Hey everyone, welcome back to Selena Thinking Out Loud. I hope you are well and safe. Today I'm going to be installing this Adjust-A-Gate gate frame kit. This one is the black powder coated steel frame. It's supposed to allow your gate to never sag, and it's adjustable, you know, as your wood shrinks and all that. It's supposed to help with that. Also, if you do want to use this on a 2-gate installation, you'll need 2 of these kits. It's supposed to have everything included in the box. You're just providing the 2x4s and your wood pickets. I already have those prepared and ready to go, stained and everything. So let's jump in the box and see what we got. So here's the first impression of how everything is laid out in the box, nice and neat. Have some foam here on each end to keep the frames stable. Have the Adjust-A-Gate instructions, step-by-step manual here, as you can see all the different parts. And they have a bag here of all the parts as well. And we'll go head on and get started. Okay, so the first thing I did was I have this is an 8-foot post. I actually put it 2 feet into the ground, so I have a 6 feet high post to work with remaining. I actually used this one as my center. They say measure up 16 inches up from the center and 16 inches down. So I actually did that using this as my center. And because I'm using a metal post and I didn't use a wood post, I couldn't use the hinge support that they had with it. So I had to buy a separate adapter to work with this metal post, and I'll leave that one in the description of this video. It's called, I think it's called bullet post or so like that, but it's really good. So when you do get it, make sure you get the entire set. Make sure you get this with the J-bolts, and you just screw them on as you see right there. Very simple and straightforward. And then the next thing is, however your gate is going, it's going to go open inward. Ours open outward because they have this thing right here blocking, so there's no way we could open inward. So we open the gate outward, and they recommend that if you do go outward, to make sure this is 2 inches away from the post. And if you do, the reason why they say that, because you could overlap your final picket so that it'll cover up and conceal this area. But since we wanted to open all the way out and we didn't want that much space, we screwed this all the way in as much as we could. See, we had a 5'7" or so long fence, which means we had to use the original extension and the additional extension to get us to the length that we needed for this gate. And then from there, as the Adjust-A-Gate says, you want to go ahead and measure your 2x4, cut your 2x4, and it was a little difficult to get it into these little grooves here. So you want to make sure that I had to use a hammer to hammer them in. But other than that, it was smooth sailing with the screws. They will tell you that not all the screws will fit under here, as you can see. So they don't have many screws. They gave you about, I say about 10. So you use the screws to screw in holes that you think is much needed for this. And you will have some holes that don't have a screw for them, which is totally normal, they said. After applying that, I went ahead and put this on to just see where it was. And then I went ahead and attached this tightener so that the gate wouldn't sag anymore, give it more strength. But it will feel like it's sagging until you put your 2x4s on them. But after you put the 2x4s on it, it's pretty straightforward. And you put this on, tighten it like they said. Here, this was pretty straightforward. I just went ahead and put the hook in, routed it through here, this hole here, and then tighten these 2 screws, and then finally tighten this up here, as you can see. And it's pretty solid. The next thing I did was apply the key lock. We wanted a two-sided key lock. The latch that comes with this gate has no lock to it, so we wanted a lock. But you can easily just drill the holes right in here. They give you self-drilling screws to drill your holes for the latch that comes with this kit, and you'll be all set to go. But you can, as you can see, use your own type of key lock. This is a two-sided key lock, and it's locked right now, just to show you. And if you want to know more about this one, I'll leave this in the description. I got this one from Amazon. Got the Adjust-A-Gate kit from Home Depot. As far as the pickets go, that's the last thing you do. But I will recommend and suggest that if you do want to use this, like it says, put on the like they want you to do, put on the lock first before you put on your pickets. But I recommend putting on the pickets first, because it's gonna give you the gate more weight, and then you'll be able to align your latch in the best position to support that weight. Okay, that's my suggestion for the Adjust-A-Gate. But overall, it's a good product. It's a nice frame, and as you can see, it looks great. They suggest 1-inch space right here, so you can have the latch, as you can see, have its space. And after I did this side of the fence, it had a little space, and this has a little space on here, which doesn't bother me as well. But they do say if you do want a little bit more privacy, you could overlap this last picket, but remember to have this come out about 2 inches, 1 to 2 inches, depending on if your gate is going in or out. Okay, but overall, I did enjoy using this Adjust-A-Gate. Pretty straightforward, and I would recommend it to other people as well. So thanks a lot for watching this video and hanging out with me, and I just want to let you know you can do it. You can do it yourself. Just take your time, take one step at a time, and you got this. All right, take care guys. God bless. Bye-bye.